Welcome back to the Collegian YouTube channel. Ben Free joined by Evan Patrick. Today we're back with another prediction video as Penn State will head to Lincoln, Nebraska for their first win of the season and look for their first win at Nebraska since 1981. Evan, how do you see this matchup between two winless teams in the Big Ten playing out?
Well, I mean, it's kind of a toss-up. I mean, Penn State only being favored by 3.5 points on the road against a Nebraska team that's winless is not something you would have expected to be a possibility before the season started. But that's where we're at. Penn State also winless, 0-3. And I mean, this game is going to say a lot about where this program is at and where it's headed this season, and really going to tell us a lot about what we think we know so far. I mean, I chose to go out on a limb here and say Penn State's going to figure it out this week, win big, 41-20 or 42-21. And I just like the matchup against Nebraska for this Penn State team. I mean, Penn State's offense hasn't been as bad as people maybe think it has been. Sean Clifford leads the Big Ten in total yards. Jahan Dotson's the Big Ten's leading receiver. The run game, I think, has its best chance to really get off to maybe some sort of a start this season against this Nebraska defense. Nebraska's secondary is not terrible, but I think Sean Clifford can't get worse from what he showed against Maryland. I think there's an improvement there. And I think Penn State's defense is really equipped to deal with this Nebraska offense. It's a run-heavy offense. Nebraska has not scored a passing touchdown all season. They have not even named a starting quarterback between Adrian Martinez or Luke McCaffrey. Both those guys are their leading two rushers on this team as well. I mean, for Penn State's defense, I think it's simple. You focus in on those guys, stop the run, load the box, force them to beat you with your arm. And I think that it's going to work out in Penn State's favor. They're going to take this one and cover that spread.
For the first week, I think, oh no, we disagreed the first week as well. But I think Nebraska ends up getting this one done. I think Penn State is the better football team. They're the more talented football team. Like you said, there are some matchups that are definitely favorable for this Penn State team and should be the week that Penn State's able to put together a full four-quarter performance, which is really all they've been missing from these opening games. It's just from what we've seen from Penn State so far this season, I don't have the confidence in them to say that this is the week they do it. I think Nebraska's defense is better than Maryland's defense, probably better than Indiana's defense. And I think that you're going to see some of these same struggles coming from the Penn State offense. I think they're really, once again, probably going to struggle to get a run game going, which is going to send them on a tough path again. And like you said, they have been better than people have given them credit for. I think this Nebraska defense is going to do just enough to make sure that Penn State offense can't score too many points because, like you also said, Nebraska's offense is kind of a mess right now. No passing touchdowns on the season. They don't have a starting quarterback yet for this game as of Thursday. So both teams are kind of in a weird spot going into this game. Neither team's real confident. Neither team has much going for it. But especially with everything that's been going on with the Penn State program this past week, I think I have to give a slight edge to Nebraska in this game. Cornhuskers 20-16 was my final score, but I would not be surprised at all if Penn State can win this game or if Penn State wins this game by multiple scores like you have predicted, Evan. That's going to do it for this quick hitting predictions video. Make sure to follow the Collegian for all of your Penn State football coverage this weekend on our website, collegian.psu.edu, and on Twitter @PSUFootblog.